Hey everybody, it's Rodney Dewson here from Florida. This is a gadget bag from Blue Ridge Overland Gear, and I have used this particular one as my cook kit bag. So a lot of you guys know I do a lot of overlanding, and I have two children, two boys, and my wife Donna. And sometimes we're gone from anywhere from a week to a month, and getting things organized in a vehicle can be somewhat of a pain, especially when you're looking for room. So what I have done is I've found that this gadget bag works great. And why don't you let me give you a tour of what's inside. We're going to start on the inside, the larger portion, and I'll fold this out and I'll show you guys how I have this set up. So this is great this way. What I've used is I've used two of the pouches on this side, but only one of the larger pouches on this side. And just like this, it stays up on its own, and I know exactly which pouch I have for what I want. And then also, who doesn't love Velcro? I mean, everything. Normally, I'll just use a little cheap piece. When I wear this out, I just slap another piece of Velcro on there, but it stays in its place. When I unzip it, it doesn't fall back out again. It's just right there. In some of these larger pouches, we carry, of course, a smaller brog pouch, and this will carry all of our utensils. So like I said, we're a family of four, so we have utensils for everybody. But there we go. So we'll just do that. So we got to have enough utensils for the family of four. So we'll carry that in here. We always carry a small collapsible bowl. I don't think we've ever particularly used this, but we do have a dog. I wish I could say that I could still find these on the internet. This was a big hit around the shop here at Brog. These plates are a bamboo plastic sustainable plate. They're a rectangular shape, and there's actually four plates here, and we have used the heck out of these things, and they're deep enough. Somebody makes something in a pot, still fits in there, doesn't slide over, real easy to hold. But one thing that I love is after you take four of these, you stack them, they fit perfectly back in this zipper pouch, and it can be zip stowed nice and flat, and still leaves you some room inside for the utensils, bowls, and things of that nature. So these are great. I wish I could tell you where you could find more of them, but I can't seem to find any more of them on the internet. Let's go over here this side and see what's going on in here. I'm a firm believer in taking care of where you're at, picking up garbage that may not be yours, or picking up your garbage. Don't just leave stuff laying around. If you see something, pick it up. So my family, we always carry plenty of garbage bags. The other thing is, all of us with fridges, nobody wants to carry plastic containers. Nobody wants to carry empty plastic containers. They take up a lot of room in your fridge. So what we found works really well are different size sealable Ziploc bags. So we like to try to keep the bags together. As you notice, garbage bags, Ziploc bags, we can store food in those. They fit in the fridge really well. They don't take up tons of space. Even if you're on the road, you stop at a mom and pop place, you take that big styrofoam container that they gave you, scrape that stuff in a Ziploc bag, put it in your fridge, you're good to go. The other thing, we cook a lot out of cast iron. This is what they call a cast iron scrubby, and it's almost like the old chain mail like you'd see in a night. This is a rubber sponge with chain mail over it. So this is good for getting those nasty early morning eggs out of your pan, or something, say you had a little too much fun and you forgot you left something on the stove in there at the camp. You want to scrape it off. This works really well, and it's very easy to wash, keep clean, and it doesn't smell. We also carry a couple scrapers just in case the old chainmail doesn't work. Great for all kinds of pans. And then we carry Super Suds, the Wilderness Wash. This is great because this is multi-purpose. We use it for dish soap, body soap, you name it. We can use this multi-purpose. It's awesome. And the last but not least, on the inside here, we have cooking utensils. So I always carry spatula, solid spoon, and a slotted spoon. In my kit, they're taken down a little bit. The holes were re-drilled and they were taken down a bit. They did fit in this bag as a large size, but I just wanted to knock some of that down to where I actually had a little bit more room in the bag so I could put some other stuff. Just a throw down knife for cutting up vegetables or fruits. If it gets lost, something happens to it, it's not a super expensive thing for us to try to replace, especially at any store. We can grab one of those. And then a pair of good utility scissors for the kitchen. We have them in these bright colors because a lot of times things get dropped around camp and it's good to be able to see at night, maybe a little dark where you dropped them. So that's the inside of the bag. So on the front, you have the ability on the gadget bag, I found, to add an extra space. So what we use this one for is cooking spray. And then we like to season up our food. I can't stand having food that's not seasoned well, so we like to carry a wide variety of seasonings in these nice plastic containers. And what's great is you can get these at pretty much any grocery store you have, anywhere near you, and you can change them out. If you run out of one, you don't like one, you can change them out according to what your menu is going to be at camp or what food you're taking with you on the trail. This particular pouch here on the front of the gadget bag will hold 5 seasonings straight across, nice and flat, so you can still pack it in your gear. And then this happens to just nice and neat sit on top. This is my gadget bag that I've repurposed for a cook kit. That's just me. But if you like my idea and you want to grab yours, you can get your gadget bag at BlueRidgeOverlandGear.com. See you later.